we can really look at that June 21st date with some optimism.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson speaking a day after unveiling a 4-step roadmap to remove all legal limits on social contacts in England by June 21st. That's if strict conditions on vaccines, infection rates, and new coronavirus variants are met. It's a light at the end of the tunnel for Britain, which has the worst coronavirus death toll in Europe.
We're in a third lockdown and people are getting tired.
It's good news. Kids need to be going back to school, businesses need to be open.
Hopefully we can all have a nice summer.
So what about us here in Canada? What's our return to something more normal date? That question put to key Canadian officials Tuesday. While they didn't give an exact day to circle on the calendar, they did offer some hope.
There is a huge desire to return to some semblance of a pre-COVID normal.
You can say that again. But Minister of Intergovernmental Affairs Dominic LeBlanc says at the national level, the government isn't setting such a date.
We took note of Prime Minister Johnson's comments with respect to the United Kingdom. Obviously, the decision in terms of public health measures, lockdown measures in Canada are in the hands of provincial authorities.
But federal health officials are sharing their advice with the provinces and territories. And that includes guidance from Canada's Chief Public Health Officer, Dr. Theresa Tam.
You can't put an absolute date on one of these things, but having had everybody getting the vaccine, that is a massive step towards returning to a more normal life.
To give some idea for a timeline, Canada is aiming to vaccinate all who want a shot by the end of September. After weeks of delays, Procurement Minister Anita Anand insists that schedule is on track, with the biggest vaccine shipments so far coming this week.
Canada will receive 6 million doses of vaccine prior to the end of March, as planned. A total of 29 million cumulative doses will be delivered before the end of June and 84 million prior to the end of September. These figures include only the 2 currently approved vaccines.
I do believe that between now and September, we're going to see some really great impacts from vaccines, but the variants could give us a sort of surprise. So, it may not be the 3 that we're tracking now.
And when it comes to variants, their status right now, Dr. Tam confirming more than 849 variant cases in Canada. Melissa Duggan, City News.